Hello parents, is your child not interested in writing, or are you finding it very difficult to engage him in a writing process? So what can be done in this regard? So here we are going to give you a 5 secrets which is going to be a solution to this problem. So what are those? Let's see today. So myself Rohini here, founder of Empower Parent Teacher Hub, and I am going to give you the important scientific secrets wherein which the child will be interested in writing more and more when you're going to practice it. So let's go into this topic. So let's learn what is the writing process is all about. When a child is going to write, he needs the following 3 things. What are they? First, the child has to hold the pencil in a proper position. That's the first thing. Second thing, the child should have a control of movement in his writing. Okay, the more the control of movement, the more the writing is going to be better. The third thing is the child should be mentally, emotionally and physically prepared to sit in one place for about 15 to 20 minutes of time to do that writing process in a proper way. So if the child is not going to sit, even if he has the holding pencil in a proper position or control of movement, what is going to be the use? So the 3 things are very important. Holding position of the pencil or any object which is used for writing, and the second thing is the control of movement in that writing object. Third thing is sitting in one place for quite a period of time, nearly 15 to 20 minutes. So what can be done to build these 3 skills first, and then when we go into writing? Okay, so what are the first thing which we are going to do is holding a pencil. So holding a pencil position as well as the control of movement, how we are going to build in a child. So first what we are going to focus is, we are going to use the 2 important objects which is very much available at your home and you can practice it from today onwards. What are they? First one, you can take a tray and put a sand on it and create a sand tray. Or if you don't have a sand or you don't want to use a sand, you can choose suji or rava at your home, put it in a plate or put it in a box wherein which it looks like a tray and keep it. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to do the tracing with the sand or tracing with the rava with the handwriting strokes which we use. Okay, the handwriting strokes are standing lines, sleeping lines or curved lines or inverted lines. All these lines of pattern you can do it in a sand, and wherein which the child will be so interested to do that activity either in sand or in rava. You can try on it, it will really work. And what is the second important one which you already have it at home? The second one is you can use a clay. Okay, you can buy a clay which is of same color or different color and ask the child to do the same pattern of a horizontal line or vertical line, a horizontal line, a curved line, an inverted line, and the child will have an experience of doing all the patterns of handwriting in sand as well as in clay. In sand, the child is going to use particularly the first 2 fingers, and in clay all the hand movements are going to be there. This is going to instigate the fine motor skills of the hand and creates a control of movement in the muscles through wherein which the child develops the interest to write. If you don't want to use a clay, you can create fresh atta which you use it for chapati. That atta you can create it which you use it for chapati and give it to the child. So a clay or this kneaded atta. So these are the first 2 activities which you can start right now, and the child will surely going to enjoy the process. So first 2 things. The next one which we are going to evolve is, what we are going to do is, we are going to now take the book which has the slanting line, sleeping line or pre-writing strokes which is there. But we are not going to just give that activity directly to the child, but we are going to do something more interesting. We will keep the sand tray, ask the child to do the slanting, sleeping or whatever lines and make the child write on the book simultaneously just 1 or 2 lines. This will fascinate the child to write more. If you ask the child just 2 lines, the child may go up to 3 or 4 lines. So on the next day it keeps on increasing. Or make the child do the same activity in clay and then do it. So in either way, what you will do is, you will cover 2 lines in sand tray, you will cover 2 lines with the clay, and the half of the page will be done already. So this is the first tips wherein which you give an experiential meaningful learning about the writing skills with the materials and with the book. Third thing which we are going to do is make the child sit in one place for quite a long period of time, of which the best activity can be arts, crafts and some of the practical activities. What are they? You can give the child a painting activity which also has the brush, and the child can hold this and have a free scribbling or a free painting with the crayons or with whatever it is. Keep a newspaper, allow the child to have a free movement of the hands, as well as sit in a long period of time as long as the child wants. Don't wind up the activity since you don't have a time. Just allow others to sit with the child so that the child develops the sitting tolerance in one place, wherein which it will additionally help the child. So the three activities which I told you is sand, clay, combined with a book, first separately, then combined with a book, and the third one is going to be doing a lot of arts and crafts activities by sitting in one place, doing with color books or with paints. Some practical activities which I would like to suggest you is, ask the child to do cloth pegging. Cloth pegging in the sense that when the wet cloth you put it on in your house, you will use the clip wherein which you get the grip of it. You can even use some of the clips, paper clips wherein which the pressing is there. So this also develops the hand control of movement. So these are some of the practical activities. So when all these three things are connected with the first one, holding the position, second one, control of movement, third one, sitting in one place and doing an activity. So when you continuously do this activity and then you evolve yourself for the child to write an alphabet. So when you are writing an alphabet, you can use sandpaper letters, wherein which the child can have either the cursive sandpaper letter or a normal printed type of sandpaper letters, and then ask the child to write it in the book again, where there are first 2 or 3 lines of tracing. So now the child is going to develop more interest in writing when you give an experience of writing it practically. So these practical activities are the 3D forms of it, and writing in book is the 2D forms of it. When you are going to combine experience with the abstract of the book, then the child is going to develop the interest in writing process. Try out all these tips which I gave you. To sum up, in the end, I will again tell you a sand tray, clay activity, painting, arts and crafts activity, and also some of the practical life activity which develops the grip of the child. So when you try it, let me know, put it in the comment box. If you like this video, just like it. If you can share this video to someone who will be in need of this, you can share this video and subscribe to our channel to get more updates about what are all the other problems. Comment in the video about what are the other problems you have. We'll come up with the solutions in our next video. Thanking you.